Good morning, precious. If I can record your face right now, man, when you see it, man, I do my live video every morning, and normally I be loud, so I'm trying to keep it because they see I'm in a public place, but the look on your face, man, was priceless. Thank you, baby. Y'all should have seen. I told y'all, people looking at me like I'm crazy when I be doing that. Yeah. They don't know that's my opening tagline. So guys, when you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Holla at your girl. I'm looking for y'all. Y'all not coming, man. I'm tired. YouTube, baby, YouTube. I'm tired of waiting for y'all, man. I'm getting old. You know, I'm in my second stage of life, and they got me waiting on some damn subscribers. Follow me on YouTube, man. This me all day, every day. Stop. I digress. Now I gotta put some important information out, man. Quit messing with me. Follow me, man. Shakenya. Oh, damn. The show goes downhill from here, people. I'm telling you. Man, you the greatest, man. What's your name, man?
Rod Sherman.
Rod Sherman. I ain't gonna never forget you, man.
Yours. What's yours?
Shakenya Wardlaw.
Wardlaw.
Yeah, write it down. It's a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna pick up from yesterday because I know a whole lot of y'all was confused about the video. Okay. So therefore, the only thing I think people was confused about is because I used, have a good one, baby. I used the word inappropriate. And I just want to let you know that inappropriate does not always consist of sexual or anything in a sexual nature. Okay? That's why when I did the video yesterday, I specifically said conversations, just so people wouldn't get it twisted. Okay? So, back to yesterday's video, we spoke about inappropriate relationships that mothers can possibly have with their sons. Hey, Cynthia Boo, shout out to Flint, Michigan, baby. How you doing, sister? And we touched on how things can happen to lead into inappropriate relationships, moms with your sons. And one of the things that we spoke of was you call him the man of the house. Thanks to Shakita, she threw that out there. You call him the man of the house early, making him think he the man and he not. Certain things that a man has to do before he becomes a man. In my mind, because I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But in my mind, there's certain things that a man has to go through and a man has to do in order to be deemed a man. I get it. I get it. So we said that was inappropriate. The fact of him thinking that he your man is inappropriate, meaning that he bossing you around, he telling you what you can and cannot do, and you treating him like he your man, minus the sexual. And it can get a little twisted, moms. It's a thin line. So I ain't tripping on you. It's a thin line. I had to learn. You know, my son, I had to do certain things to disconnect, cut him from the apron, however way you want to call it. You know, I stopped him from sleeping with me early. That was hard. That was hard. He was about maybe three or four. I know, long time ago. But he used to sleep with me all the time. And he had a room and he had a bed. And I had to stop that at some point. And yes, he went crazy. He went ballistic for the first few nights. Slept by my door. He gonna kill me for telling y'all the story. But he used to cry at the door. So that was the hardest thing for me to do. But it's certain things that leading up as they got older, and I got the other two boys, that you must do as moms, you know, because you don't want that type of relationship, you know. We talked about a lot of stuff yesterday. We talked about communicating with your children, moms being too busy and being in a relationship. So yeah, guys, we're gonna spear off into inappropriate conversations. And inappropriate conversations, like I said, does not always consist of anything of a sexual nature. And inappropriate relationships does not always consist of a sexual nature. Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know I'm at Jay's. Come down here and spend some of that stimulus money and get you some breakfast. That coffee is so good. Okay, so we're talking about inappropriate. So anything that you talk to your baby about that you should be talking to the other parent about or talking to your spouse about first is an inappropriate conversation. Let's just start with that. Anything that has to do with that baby, lifestyle changes, life changes, anything going on with that baby, if you talk to that baby first about, and it's going to cause a dramatic change in their life, that's borderline inappropriate conversations that you're having with that baby. Egg scrambled with cheese, grits, sausage links, and orange juice with the meal.
No juice, I'm sorry.
No juice? Okay. Milk.
What kind of toast?
Wheat.
Okay. Thank you. Need a menu?
Yeah, so anything like the child moving with you or staying with you. If you're not the primary parent and you guys have a routine or you guys already have something set up, like my situation, the baby was with me Monday through Friday, with them on the weekends and most of the summer. That right there was a situation that was already set. That's a lifestyle that's already etched in stone. Anything that veered from that is a lifestyle change. That's a conversation that should be had with me and his wife, and me and if I had someone, and us together, and then sit down and talk to the baby if that's a change that's going to be made. So anything that consists of any lifestyle, you're absolutely right. I just stopped my son at an age, finally. Oh, it's not coming up. Oh, how old is he, Cynthia? Yeah, you got to do that, Cynthia. They can't stay with you forever. You got to cut them off at some point. So, yeah, anything that consists of any type of lifestyle change that's going to affect that child needs to be discussed with the parents first. You don't want to get off into a situation where you're keeping secrets with your baby. Because when you get to a point where you constantly talking to your baby about certain things that you should be talking to the parent about, that baby is starting to be more knowledgeable than the parent. You never want to do anything that's going to upset the balance of that child or change the parameter of child and parent. You never want to do that, because at some point you're putting that baby on the same level as that parent, which can cause a lot of issues with that child growing up, because now you have a mental capacity of a child that's thinking like an adult. They're thinking like an adult because you're putting them in the business that they shouldn't be in. You're putting them in adult business. So you never want to do that, parent. And it's hard. It's hard sometimes. It's hard to not talk to your child about certain things, especially if you're in a situation where you don't have the other parent. That's different. That's on a whole different level. That's on a whole different caliber of what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is mostly situations of parents that's been together, and they're separated or divorced or no longer together, and y'all sharing a child. So most of the conversations that I have with you guys in the morning is based around that. I haven't really touched too much on parents that don't have the other parent in their life because the other parent does not choose to be there. Most of my conversation has been you guys broke up and the other parent is being manipulative, the other parent is turning that child against the other parent is discouraging the relationship. Like, those are mainly the conversations that I've been having with you guys lately, just so we'll be on the same page and y'all know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, when you're in a situation like that and the other parent is in that child's life and active, it's unfair for you to alienate them or try to cut them out that child's life. And it's not only unfair to that parent, but it's definitely unfair to that child, because if you cutting that child out that parent's life or cutting that parent out just because of personal reasons, because you're still mad, hurt, and bitter, you're doing more damage to that child than anything. That's why I told you guys that's borderline abuse. I'm not going to say borderline, it is abuse. Whenever you discourage a relationship between a child and a parent, and you take that child out that parent's life about how any means necessary, that's abuse. That's abuse to that child. So I know you're trying to hurt that parent, and you've done a good job because it works. It definitely works. Yeah, you've done what you're supposed to do. But for the most part, you're damaging that child. Ooh, y'all, I'm about to eat, so I gotta go. Thank you, baby. That was right on time. We're gonna end on this note. You guys have a wonderful day.